So this week, we read in the Torah about the moment that Moses first encounters God. Moses is in the middle of the wilderness, and he sees a bush surrounded by flame, but not consumed by it. He stops to look and hears God's call. And he is told to go back to Egypt and tell Pharaoh God's words, "Let my people go." Moses is in awe, but questions his ability to be God's spokesperson and a leader of his people. He asks how he could be fit for such a task, and God assures him that God will be with him to make sure he succeeds. Moses then asks how to answer the inevitable question, "Who is this God of whom you speak?" And to this, God tells Moses to say, "Eyeh asher eyeh." I will be what I will be. I am always in the state of being, of becoming. I reference this week's portion for we, as members of the sacred community, can learn much from it. First, I want to say thank you for all of our new members here tonight, as well as to our members who have been with us for even longer. Somewhere along the way, whether this past year or years ago, like Moses, you stopped to gaze at the burning bush. Many others have passed by or not even known it exists, but you are different. You are special. You realize the significance of the bush, the burning need for connection. You saw a community in this congregation, alive with passion and opportunity, but always at risk of being consumed by indifference unless people like you stop and maintain it through your own ideas and energy. You saw that this is a place whose real identity is connected to the past, but enriched by being what it will be. Always in the process of becoming. And what we become has everything to do with those who are a part of us and what they add. It may be tempting to ask, as Moses did, "Who am I and what do I have to give to this place?" There are others who can help far better than I. But the truth is that we now need each of us. We need you to be involved, to be a leader, actively to help our congregation as we continue to become what we will be. We have been around for 89 years. We are growing steadily in quantity and quality, but we are not there yet, not nearly there. The joining of a congregation, while a special and important moment that we honor tonight, is just the beginning. Just as Moses stopping at the burning bush was only his first step in a long, special, and important journey. In next week's Torah portion, we read of the beginning of the plagues upon Egypt. They came about due to the hardening of Pharaoh's heart, first of his own doing, and then by what was beyond his control. Unless we remain passionate, our hearts harden, and we ultimately fail. We are fortunate to be part of a congregation and a religious movement, Reform Judaism, that realizes this. Tradition is not glue that holds us in place, not allowing us to move. It is not rigid, frozen in time, never to be changed. It is fluid, like the waters of the sea our people crossed through, that leads to continual rebirth. It is like the flames of the bush, which do not consume, but which energize and illuminate, that tell us that our identity is in our becoming a sacred community through continually adding new elements and new ideas. Just as we continually welcome new members while cherishing those already with us, forming an even stronger congregation, on behalf of Temple Israel, I thank and welcome you, our new members, and pray that you too will not just be, but will also become. Become an active and central member of our temple family and part of what continues to make us strong and vibrant, always evolving, always growing, always expanding, becoming what we can and will be, as together we go mechayil el chayil, from strength to strength. Shabbat Shalom.